Buckle up, aviation enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the heart-pounding world of the most dangerous aircraft landings ever caught on camera. We're talking about those white-knuckle approaches that make even seasoned pilots sweat. You know, the ones where the margin for error is about the size of a gnat's whisker. We've scoured the globe from icy runways in Greenland to wind-whipped tarmacs in the Himalayas to bring you 10 of the most harrowing descents in aviation history. These are the places where planes seem to defy gravity and pilots earn their wings, one terrifying landing at a time. Our first stop takes us to the beautiful island of St. Martin, home to Princess Juliana International Airport. Now this place is famous for its beach, Maho Beach, which sits just feet from the end of the runway. We're talking close enough to feel the jet blast from a 747. Pilots have to make a low-altitude approach over the turquoise water, practically skimming the heads of sunbathers before touching down. It's a spectacle that draws crowds, but it's not for the faint of heart. Next, we're headed to the French Alps, where thrill-seekers gather to experience the hair-raising landing at Courchevel-Altiport. This airstrip is not for the average pilot, folks. It's perched high in the mountains, with a runway that's shorter than a football field and a gradient steeper than a Black Diamond ski slope. Pilots have to execute a precision approach, navigating treacherous mountain peaks and unpredictable winds, all while trying to stick a landing on a runway that feels more like a ramp. Hold on to your hats because we're about to touch down in the Himalayas at Paro Airport in Bhutan. This place is a pilot's nightmare, nestled among towering peaks and shrouded in unpredictable weather. Landing here is like threading a needle while riding a roller coaster. Pilots need nerves of steel and the reflexes of a ninja to navigate the narrow valleys and avoid the surrounding mountains. And did I mention the lack of radar? Let's just say landing at Paro is not for the weary. Our next destination takes us to Honduras, where Toncontin International Airport awaits. Now, this airport is notorious for its challenging approach, which requires pilots to make a sharp turn while descending into a narrow valley surrounded by mountains. It's a maneuver that leaves no room for error, and it's enough to make even the most experienced pilot reach for the bath bag. Get ready for some serious turbulence, because we're heading to Madeira Airport in Portugal. This island paradise is notorious for its strong crosswinds, which can make landing a plane feel like wrestling an alligator. Pilots have to constantly adjust their approach, battling gusts that can push their aircraft off course in an instant. It's a test of skill and nerve that separates the pros from the amateurs. Everest climbers, this one's for you! We're about to land at Lukla Airport in Nepal, often dubbed the most dangerous airport in the world. Perched on a mountainside at an elevation of over 9,000 feet, this airport has a runway that's shorter than some driveways. Pilots have to contend with thin air, unpredictable winds, and a sheer cliff at the end of the runway. It's a landing that will leave you breathless, literally and figuratively. Our next adventure takes us to Gibraltar International Airport, where the runway intersects a busy city street. That's right, folks, you heard me correctly. Planes have to land while cars, buses and pedestrians are held back by traffic lights. It's a surreal sight to see a jetliner barreling down a runway while a minivan waits patiently for the green light. Hold on tight because we're traveling back in time to experience the legendary Kai Tak Airport in Hong Kong, once known as one of the most challenging landings in the world. Pilots had to navigate through a dense urban environment and make a heart-stopping right-hand turn just before touchdown. It was a maneuver that required nerves of steel and pinpoint accuracy. And it's no wonder they called it the checkerboard approach. Bundle up because we're heading north to Narsarsuaq Airport in Greenland, where pilots face bone-chilling temperatures and treacherous icy conditions. Landing here is like trying to land a plane on a skating rink. Pilots have to contend with limited visibility, strong winds, and the constant threat of ice forming on the wings. It's a test of skill and endurance that will leave you feeling colder than a polar bear's nose. Our final destination takes us to the bottom of the world, McMurdo Station in Antarctica. This is about as extreme as it gets, folks. We are talking about landing on a runway made entirely of ice. Pilots have to battle sub-zero temperatures, blinding blizzards, and the constant risk of the ice runway cracking under the weight of their aircraft. It's a true testament to human ingenuity and the limits of aviation. There you have it, folks. The top 10 most dangerous aircraft landings that test the skills of even the most experienced pilots. Which one gave you the chills? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more thrilling content. These landings are a testament to the skill, courage, and frankly, the size of the aviation industry's fortitude. Next time you're at 30,000 feet, take a moment to appreciate the men and women who get you from point A to point B, safe and sound. It's a job that requires nerves of steel, a steady hand, and a whole lot of guts.